Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you guys how I do this soft and romantic makeup look that's perfect for Valentine's Day. I'm using a new primer today. This is the Jungsemuru Skin Sitting Tone Up Sun Base. This acts as a primer as well as a CC cream, and it has an SPF of 50, so it just checks off all the boxes. Next, I'm going to color correct these dark circles. I've never really gotten that excited about Valentine's Day, even in my past relationships. But this year, I cannot wait for it. Maybe because when you're with the right person, you just want to celebrate it with them. I also need to figure out what to get my boyfriend for Valentine's Day. I've been seeing videos on TikTok of girls making their boyfriends those baskets, but I don't know, it feels kind of basic to me. I want to do that, but jazz it up a little bit. This is the VDL Cover Stain Foundation, and I don't think I've actually used this foundation in a video yet, but it's the perfect blend between matte and natural looking foundation. I like to start applying it in the center of my face and then blend outwards. Kind of gives you that natural contouring effect. My boyfriend and I were talking about Valentine's Day back in January, and this was when I was doing my month-long detox. He asked me where I wanted to go for dinner, and I said, I'm craving pasta. That was like one of the biggest things I was craving during the diet. He's keeping the restaurant a surprise for me, but low-key, I already know where we're going. I feel like we should also order wine there, but to be honest, I'm not a huge wine person. I think most wines I've tasted are way too dry, but it kind of makes me upset because I want to be a wine person. Like, I want to be a wine girl. Next up is concealer. I'm just using this one by Hourglass. I really like the formula, but I noticed that after like an hour, my eyes start to crease, and I don't think that's because of the concealer. I think that's just my eyes. I have these really deep, fine lines under my eyes that I'm not sure I can do anything about. So if you guys know how to prevent creasing, please let me know because your girl is struggling. I'm powdering with the Laneige powder that I've been using for almost a year. I know I really should try out different products, but this one is just my ride or die. I'm going to be using the Flower Nose Strawberry Rococo eyeshadow palette. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the packaging? This is the prettiest eyeshadow palette that I've ever laid my eyes on. I'm going to go over my lid with this light shade right here, just to create a little base. Next up, I'm taking this pink mauve color, and I'm going to blend that in the outer half of my eye. I don't think I ever shared the story of how I met my boyfriend. We actually met on Hinge, and before that I was super against dating apps. Like, I never wanted to use one. I was like the type of person that wanted to meet people organically, but my best friend told me to download it just for fun. And the first date with my boyfriend was the first time I ever went on a date with somebody from Hinge. Now I'm gonna go in with this middle beige color right here and put it only in the outer corner to give my eyes some depth. But yeah, our first date was at a club for his birthday. He and his friends had a table, and it was a pretty fun time, not gonna lie. And fast forward a few dates later, he asked me out with this little foam flower bear. Later on, when I asked him like when he decided he was going to ask me out, this man literally said, that day. I don't know about you, but I could never be that decisive. Even if I'm super sure about something, I always have to plan for a few days in advance. I'm keeping the eyes matte for this look, but I can never pass up a sparkly inner corner, so I'm gonna take this shimmery shade and pop that right there. And just because, why not, put that on the aegyosal. So I actually want to highlight my aegyosal a little bit more, so I'm gonna take this sparkly eyeliner by Flower Nose and pop that right on top of where I put the shimmer. So now I'm going to draw my eyeliner with eyeshadow and an angled brush. I really like this method for when I want a smoky wing and I don't really want a harsh line right there. I think using eyeshadow for eyeliner is super underrated, but it's one of the best techniques in my opinion. So now I'm going to put on some falsies. I just got these ones from Amazon. If you have monolids like me with absolutely no crease, then you know the struggle of putting on false lashes and then it looks like you're not wearing falsies at all because they just lay straight down. So I have a technique that's going to fix that and keep your lashes up and visible all day. You're going to start out by curling your lashes like normal. Next, I'm just taking a lash primer and I'm going to coat my lashes with this. This basically acts as a glue that's going to hold the curl and give the mascara somewhere to grip on. Next, I'm just going to apply some mascara. This will give my natural lashes some volume and will help blend them into the falsies so that there's not that clear distinction between my natural lashes and the false lashes. Next, you're going to take your falsies and you're going to cut them into clusters. I don't know if you can see that, but I did these a couple days ago and I cut them into fourths. I do this because the natural shape of my eyes do not align with the shape of the strip. So rather than trying to manipulate the entire strip to fit my eye, I cut the lash to customize it to my eye shape. Now I'm just going to apply the cluster using some tweezers and put it right behind my natural lash. And I like to apply it this way because it helps you angle the lash upwards so they're visible when you open your eyes. And this does take some practice, so don't feel bad if you can't get it right away. And voila! You can actually see my lashes and they're not just laying straight down. I'm just going to take some eyeliner and line my inner corner. I'm just gonna do my brows really quickly. I've been super into doing the gel to lift them up. Also, ignore this pimple in my eyebrow. I don't know how it got there. I feel like I always get some breakout before I film a Get Ready With Me. It's like the universe knows to sabotage me. All right, let's do some contour now. Obviously, gotta do my nose. Blend it up into my eye socket. Now when I do my cheekbones, I go right under the bone. Some people tell you to do it right on top, which defeats the purpose because you want your cheekbones to show. So the trick is to go right below it. Now I'm going to contour vertically, going straight down. This will give you that face slimming effect by creating a shadow right where your jaw is. Moving on to blush, lately I've been putting it right underneath my eyes, and I think that this gives you that super youthful look. And again, this flower nose packaging is literally angelic. I cannot get over it. I'm going to top off my blush with this blush balm, and this makes my skin so glowy. It acts as a highlighter as well. Some on the nose too. And for lips, I'm taking this lipstick by Flower Nose, and rather than swiping it, I'm just going to pat it into my lips. And this is the final look. I absolutely love how this turned out. It's natural but sexy and will definitely be turning heads this Valentine's Day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this Get Ready With Me, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day. Whether you're in a relationship or you're not, it's just a day to celebrate love. So spend some time with your loved ones, spend time with yourself, do a little bit of self-care, and just enjoy the day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!